Right, afternoon all. I was going to be on a little bit earlier today, but I don't want to keep getting disturbed because I had some packages from Amazon to be delivered. So I stayed off until they was delivered. Just fed the cat, had a bathroom trip, made myself a nice hot cup of coffee because it is freaking freezing cold. My feet are freezing, my head is cold, my face is cold. So you can hear a whirling noise in the background, and that is my little blow heater. Because I don't have central heating, guys. I do not have central heating. Can't afford it. Gas was like fucking ridiculous prices, man, I tell you. What I used to have, and I had gas disconnected for two reasons. One, the pilot light on the boiler used to cause my asthma to flare up, and the other was that when I did used to have gas, I kind of I'm trying to, oh shit, I ain't got an over 10, I don't think. I did watch a video. Anyway, so when I used to have gas, they ripped me off because they used to charge me half of what I put on the gas meter. So if I had like say like a £50 put on my card, then they would actually try and take 25, well they did actually take £25 off of what I put on my meter. I'm trying to see if that glitch works. I don't think it will work on here. Let's try it on Silver Ridge. Well, let's try it here on a different angle. So I need 210, that's the problem. So I don't have enough for another 10. Let's go. So I really want to put a 10 back down here. Shit, it's not going to work, is it? Well, all my fucking tents anyway. Fuck. You know what, I ain't gonna bother. It says that you need 2 tents in the same location. So if I take out so it says I've only got one. But I've got 2, but the other tent's different. So if I put that tent back down, grab the other tent, I'll put that other tent up here. I'll put that there. Grab this one. So they say that you're supposed to do the tent glitch on a specific angle. They'll travel fast now. And you've got two of the same tent by the sounds of things. You've got to do it so it says like Beaver has like knocked something down. So I'm going to try it on this map first. If it don't work, then we'll try it on another. I don't know when the dog's in the fucking way. Let's try So they might have even fished the glitch, but the one I watched last night was like from several months ago. You know what? Let's go on to the Beaver map. Actually, I'll probably do it this way. It's supposed to be a way to do it. Total reserve stuff. Shit, I can't remember what one it is now. Is it asking? Yeah. So I don't mind removing a tent from here. So you're supposed to, I think, do it over on no, actually you've got to do it on a multiplayer map, I think. I think you've got to do it on multiplayer. Grab these two out of the way. Put this in storage now. Grab this. No, actually I'll leave that there. Okay. Let's go to MultiPlaying. So I don't even know if it's going to work, but we're going to try it anyway. I don't like playing multiplayer because they tend to like come around and shoot your animal and claim it.
You killed it? You definitely killed it.
Hello?
Hmm?
How do you do the tent glitch? Do you know how to do a tent glitch?
No.
So I need tents. I've only got like 11,000. I need tents for the Scotland map.
The Scotland Map? Did you kill it? Did you find it?
So it says like, you know, when you try putting the second tent down, you get the error about the badger knocking your gear down. Once you get that come up, apparently you try and click your second tent down, you get a spare tent added onto your inventory. But it's only on certain parts of the maps apparently. And you only do it on multiplayer, and I hate multiplayer games. So I thought I'd come on here and just try it anyway. I'll have to watch another video later. So they do give you the coordinates.
Bro.
They're very quiet whoever's talking. Sounds like a kid. Oh. You know, there's a herd over there. What's that? Herd of mountain elk, but they're all females, young. Nice Chinese spot.
Yeah.
How much are those binoculars?
What? I didn't even know what to talk about.
The rangefinder.
How do I get the rangefinder?
How much are they?
It's not, it's like 6,000.
6,000?
I have my
Don't
out.
How much?
I have like my out.
Here's a bino. 6,000?
Try something else.
6,000. No, I can't get it. Why is this one? I can't hear this. No. Things are cutting out. Oh, okay.
What'd you say?
I can hear this cutting out.
How are you?
USB driver on this right PS5.
Get the shotgun. Do you have a shotgun?
Yeah, I might have to go on to another,
Ow, right in front of us.
watch another video. Not working.
ones, I think. And live ones.
Oh my god. How did you know?
How much tracking have I done on them? Like, it's like 3 hours tracking I did.
Is yours I said don't shoot because I wanted to see what it was first. That's it.
God, they're boring in 2 kids. One of them sounds like a fucking 6-year-old, you know. Like, this can be a violent game, you know, and like you get people you get like fucking 6-year-old playing like violent, like, well, it is kind of violent, isn't it, when you're shooting animals. You get like a fucking 6-year-old playing like games like this. Ridiculous. Right, so I'm back on Scotland. Tried the glitch, but it didn't work. Wish it did work, because I could do with fucking extra tents. Yeah, I saw a couple of videos on how you do it, but you need to be on multiplayer and you need to be at a certain location. So I'll have to check those videos out again later. So apparently you're supposed to get that error saying, like, you know, the badger has destroyed your equipment. Now, also, apparently, we need to put a tent down now, I think. No, let's put a tent down now. For the haggis on here, apparently you're meant to go anti-clockwise in-game, anti-clockwise around the mountain. Then you're meant to be able to spot one. But I don't think that's true or not. You know, it might work, but I don't know. No, I did watch a few videos where they say, like, you know, oh, you know, you need to get the haggis, you need to go anti-clockwise around the mountain. And that way that triggers them off, but I think you still need to do certain missions to activate it. Like, I've not done the one where you need to go around and get the specific ingredients to make a haggis pie yet, so I probably might put on that specific thing in a minute, do a mission, because you need to like harvest certain vegetables at one of the locations, and maybe that is when it actually activates it, because you need a haggis to fucking make the haggis pie, don't you? So that's probably why you're not finding the haggis, but there's been a couple of videos that say, no, you don't need to do all that, you know, just play 2 hours in game and, like, you know, you'll definitely find a haggis. Oh, you shit. chasing after you. Could be some down near the river, the lake, maybe. He's still fucking cold. He's supposed to be warm socks, which I bought. No, not too much, but it's still fucking freezing. No, this is I got ripped off last night. £16 whatever. What it was, I ordered McDonald's from Just Eat. And I put my address in, but it didn't say my address details, and it fucking like pull it as a different address near McDonald's itself in Thornton Heath. And I wait for my delivery to turn up. And what happens? I get a call from the driver, goes, I'm outside. I said, no you ain't. He goes, I am. I said, you ain't. So he goes, is this your address? And he read that address. I said, no. It's like a doorway from McDonald's itself. And I said, no, this is the address. And because I'm about 2 miles away from McDonald's, the guy fucking refused to deliver it. So I contacted Just Eat to tell them what's going on, and they told me I need to cancel it. Well, there wasn't a proper feature on it to cancel the fucking order. So I've had to email Just Eat to let them know that there's no way of me cancelling it. The driver was rude and just said he ain't going to deliver it, even though I gave him the right address. He refused the delivery. So I'm out of pocket. So I'll get an email saying from Just Eat saying, oh, very sorry, we're looking into it. It's going to take 7 to 10 days to look into this issue, and you may get a refund. But on some occasions, you pay your fucking like fee for your order, and you don't get the full refund. You might get like a third of it or a quarter of it or something like that. So because I was hungry, I had to reorder and pay another £17, which was £1 extra, £17.35 extra, to get my order delivered. And this time I made sure my fucking order was going to come to the right address. So yeah, I had to pay fucking twice yesterday. Oh no, it looks big. If I can get to that tree without him spooking, I might be able to get him. Maybe I'll go onto that mound over there. Fucking rabbit over there as well. I saw a YouTuber Chopper, whatever his name is on YouTube, get a diamond hair on here. He was looking for the haggis. But he come across a hair which was a diamond, and he got that. So this scope's a bit. It's better than the other scopes I've got. Oh, you don't turn around, you shit. Oh, you fucker. Let's lay back down. Heart rate's pumping low. Down. Try to get a lung shot, but because he's laying down, I don't think he went. Might got him in the leg or something. So he's still not bringing up the blood. And if I fucking did it him, it's still not bringing the blood up. Office. No, it's about it. That was a miss as well. Where are you, dog? That fucking one. Let's turn on the so I don't know any other way of doing it actually. So it don't matter, we don't spawn back where we were. find 5 wild boar droppings. I don't even know where fucking wild boar are. Mission Law. Find 5 wild boar. No, I tried this last time and it didn't fucking register it. Not showing me on the map where I've got to go either. So that should give you the pointer, shouldn't it? That's going to be a pain in the arse to do. So is that. Done that one. Doesn't matter where it's going to be. So no, there's red deer up here, aren't there? It's not showing you the mark on the map. I told you this game's still fucking glitched, man. There's so many fucking bugs on this game, it's unbelievable. And the developers just don't want to take note in fucking fixing it. Where am I? Where am I? I'm over there. Oh dear. Red deer. Fox up there. So right here. I don't like that sun clearing down. The wind's blowing that fucking direction, if there is any. It's always the same with games. When you want to find something, you never find them. When you don't want to find them, you fucking find them. Fucking 3 foxes. 2 6s. And a 4. Fucking hell, there's a load of foxes. 2 6s and 2 4s. I'm shooting a lot of 5s. A couple of 6s. Heading down to the lake, aren't we? Oh, fucking fox. 5 foxes down in this area. Can I find a red deer? Nope. Can I find any red deers? No, I fucking can't.
Lynx have small home ranges, so the hunt isn't likely to last too long. Best not to follow them up trees.
Right there. Well, I sure I still won't get come up on the mission completed. Betcha. If I do, it'd be a fucking miracle. It's going down.
I'm just showing off.
We got the red there. But how are we going to get over? Did she say something about showing off? Stay still, you fucker. Where'd he go? Oh, I missed that one, I think.
It's the offal we need. You can be sheep, cow, pig and all. If it's entrails, we're in there. We'll also be needing heaps and tatties. That's sweet. And the potatoes for the outlanders.
Just a silver. Harvest potatoes and turnips. Yeah, whatever. Down there. Now, after that one, it might give us the option of fucking finding the haggis. Maybe. Maybe it might not. I don't know.
Okay, you've picked your tatties and grabbed your needs. There's a bit there, but we can do that back at the lodge, so I'll catch you there.
I'll get you there, but I bet we don't see the woman there. Can we never get to see any of the NPCs anywhere?
Okay, I normally read dice those intestines, heart, lungs and liver, but since we're short of time, here's one I made earlier. It's mixed with oatmeal and bunked in the deer stomach. Stick it in the pot and we'll let it cook. Right, I reckon you have all you need to catch a haggis. Or we could just eat this. In the same way that corn-fed chicken tastes like corn, haggis ends up tasting just like their bait. Funny, eh? But don't worry, we'll catch a haggis one of these days. Just keep at it. Until next time.
Yeah, till next time. Fuck you. Pick up the 12 gauge. So we've got a 12 gauge given to us. Where's my 12 gauge, you fuckers? Where I've got to go? Upstairs. Here is my 12 gauge. Some inventory. Might get rid of that actually. Oh, where's the no, fuck it. Just be easy to go to a tent. Rifles and storage. Let's get rid of the 243. What's that? 12 gauge, right? What it was now. What was that gun? What was that shotgun? That one went at 12 gauge. Might better get some ducks or something with it. shotgun sight on it. Not compatible. So what site can we use? If any. I don't think they're going to work. If it's Raptor. So the marksman ain't no good. Might be able to do a bit of bird hunting I suppose soon. Right, so they reckon you need to do anti-clockwise around the mountain if you're going to do hunting for the haggis. Don't really want to do 4s. I want to do 5 and 6s and above. Right, let's go over here and run around that little bit of a mountain up there. So we ain't got nothing up there yet. So head up this way to this lake. Hello, Happy New Year. I'm trying to find out how to do that tent glitch because we ain't got no money at all. 18,000. I might have to go onto the Australian map and do some cock grinding on there. Sure, I would cocks get some money. I keep saying this on every stream. I wish, instead of bringing out fucking maps, right? Why can't they repair the bugs for one? And two, why don't they bring out DLC out where you can buy credits, like, you know, 100,000 in game for like $4.99 or something, you know? I'd rather pay for like in-game credits and keep buying fucking like maps and other DLCs, because it is bloody difficult to try and get animals when you ain't getting no animals. Fucking old. It's 6:23 in the UK. Not killed any birds on here lately. Ooh, just missed him. Just missed him by a hair. Oh, that's gone that way. Well, I'm running around the anti-clockwise, as people say you need to run anti-clockwise around a mountain to even hear a haggis. To me, mate, you know, it may seem a bit boring and selfish, I suppose, but I don't give a damn about Christmas or New Year. You know, to me, it's just another fucking day. Now, I've got 3 kids, but they've got their own lives, you know, to deal with. But to me, Christmas, New Year, Boxing Day, it's just another day for me. You know, I live on my own. I don't really care about people coming around and, you know, doing stuff for me. I just take day by day. No, I don't give a damn, really. Someone say Happy New Year, I say Happy New Year back to them, but to me, it ain't Happy New Year to me, it's just a normal fucking day. Just a normal fucking day. And I'll be honest with you, I don't like fireworks. You know, I know people who have fireworks, but I don't like fireworks, they're too bloody noisy. You know, it scares my cat for one. No, even like Halloween when the cat, she was going crazy, you know, like run around trying to hide from the firework flashes. Yeah, my cat's an inside cat anyway, she's never gone out. Since I've had her, which is about 10 years, 11 years, she has only ever gone out on the balcony once. I won't let her go out because I live on, although my flat's supposed to be first floor, it's not, it's like you've got to walk up 3 flights of 8 steps, and yeah, I did count them, 3 flights of 8 steps, and no, if I let her on the windowsill or the balcony, she'd definitely fall and break her neck. Hard shot one. Oh, you fucking cunt. Oh, no, I didn't hit it. Oh well, live for another day. Yeah, my cat is a female. When I was giving her, she was like a little kitten, and she's been nothing but a pain in the arse. And like, you know, cats always clean themselves. When my cat keeps cleaning herself too many times, and she get hairballs in her mouth. And when she picks them up, it's really horrible, wet and disgusting. And she does that a couple of times, you know, 3 or 4 times a month, maybe a little bit more. And she also, like, when she washes herself and gets like hair stuck in her throat, she'd go and eat and then like puke her food up. And that's another thing I hate about it. When she goes, I can't buy no more fucking animals or get any more animals. Right, it's going now. Only a 4, but give me a few extra coins. You know, I hate cleaning all her mess up, you know, when she pukes up and, you know, gots up hairballs and spews up and everything. I would get a dog, but we're not allowed to. Like, if you've got a garden, you can have a dog, but because I've got a balcony, I can't have a dog. Originally, when I moved in here, which was like 12 years ago, you weren't allowed to get any animals, like no cats, dogs, nothing. So that was a bit of a downer really at one time, but because of my mental health issues, like, you know, people go, oh, you know, get a cat, you know, or a dog or something, you know. Yeah, they'll help you with your stress and depression and all that bullshit, you know. So I'm thinking, well, I could, but not allowed to, unless you ask the council. Well, my name council is actually Housing Association. So I rang them and I said, look, you know, I was told if I get a cat or a dog, you know, it might help with my physical kind of like behaviour, you know, mental health and depression and shit like that. So they said, well, only get one if you want one. You know, can't tell you to get one. You ain't supposed to have one, but if you want one, get one. Now my neighbour, who used to live upstairs, she had like little kittens, and she knocked on my door one day and she goes, oh, do you know anyone who wants kittens? I said, well, not at the moment, I'll ask around, but, you know, I'll ask. So that's when I rang up the Housing Association and said, oh, can I get a kitten? So it'll help with my mental health issues, you know, kind of thing, stress and anxiety and stuff like that. They said, well, only get one if you really want one. So I went up to the neighbours and I said, well, you've got a spare cat, I'll have one. And she only had this one left. And I didn't know what to call it, but it's a Tammy cat, so I just thought, fuck it, I'll just call it Tammy, you know, kind of thing. And you know, she's not a bad cat, you know. Some people say, do you love your cat? Well, I suppose everyone loves their own fucking animals, don't they? In one way, but my cat can be a right pain in the arse sometimes. You know, she'll eat her food and starts crying for more food, but then she'll go and puke it up, you know, kind of thing. And it's like a frustration when, you know, you're spending that money, you know, to buy cat food, and cat food ain't bloody cheap nowadays. So you're buying food for it, and she's just like puking it up, and you're thinking, that's it, you know, waste the fucking food again, little shit. She's actually behind me somewhere, sleeping on my old chair. Oh, give me some fucking birds to shoot. But yeah, like, you know, I buy her stuff, not all the time, you know. I only buy it when she needs it, like a new scratch frame, or, you know, a bed she don't need fucking sleeping half the time. Sleeps on like some fucking like plastic boxes which I've got out on the hallway. So I'm thinking, yeah, look, you know, I spent this money for you to sleep in it, you're not even fucking using it, you little shit. But as I say, we weren't supposed to have animals, but 2 years ago, I think it was, we got a letter from the House Association saying that you can have let me see, tell me. Huh? She's behind me. I ain't gonna get her up though, she's sleeping. We got a letter from the Housing Association saying that we can have dogs now, you know, kind of thing. But you gotta have a garden before you get a dog. Now I don't have a garden. Missed that one completely. Okay. So no, if I had a garden I could get a dog, but I don't have a garden. And I ain't gonna ring up asking if I can get a dog when I still got a cat. When you know, I hate to say it, but when the cat goes, you know, when she passes, they hello, chop outdoors, hello. When she goes, I won't get any more animals. I had a dog when I was like, well, in my early teens. Well, I'll tell you one thing, I won't be able to move because the amount of shit I've got in my living room at the moment. You know, my living room's chock-a-block with fucking video games because I was going to start selling video games, but my mental health's put me back. Causing me, like, you know, a lot more stress, and, you know, I'll probably spend out a few grand on computer games, you know, like going car boot fairs and charity shops and buying off eBay and vintage and stuff like that. And I've got boxes and boxes and boxes of games which I was planning to like bulk up with consoles and sell, but I can't be bothered now. Happy New Year, love to. So yeah, like, where are we? Let's head down to this house. Yeah, mental health issues, like, you know, is a big problem with people who've got it. You know, especially the stress and anxiety. You know, I've been on antidepressants for, oh cheers mate, that's like fucking 3-4 weeks ago, December the 2nd. No, people think it's easy, you know, like, you know, surviving on anxiety and depression. It ain't, it fucking ain't. You know, you get them really down, really low down days where you're thinking like, oh, I wish I never fucking was ever born, you know, kind of thing. You know, I wish I wasn't here, but really, you just gotta take it day by day. You know, you just gotta take it day by day. And that's why I tend to do is take it day by day, you know, kind of thing. No, we all got to die sometime, but I don't want to die in a horrible way. I want to die in my sleep. And I don't want to be buried. I want to be cremated like my dad, because I don't know fucking earthly insects eating my flesh away. No fucking, no. No. That is not going to work with me. I'm wanted. What's my bounty at? What's my bounty at? You know, I'm always really depressed, mate, you know. That's why I've come back on gaming for a while. And I'll tell you, this game can be fucking stressful and depressing. Especially when you're not finding anything. I used to go to church, but I don't go anymore, because like, I used to go with my ex-wife and kids, but I'm divorced now. I've been divorced like 12, 13 years. And there's no way I'm going to get fucking married again. I'm not even going to bother looking for another woman. No fucking chance. To me, women are a pain in the arse. How far is that? 200. No, I'm not going to do it. What's that moving? What a fox. No, it's too big for a fox. Yeah, so I'll come back on gaming, you know, but I say, some of these games can be fucking stressful. Especially when you're not finding what you're supposed to be finding, you know, and a lot of these maps seem to, I think, over the years where the developers have, like, update stuff, it's harder to get too close to the animals now, unless like they've glitched out. You know, like hitting a wall or a tree or something, and you have to take them that way. Because I could be like 300 metres away from an animal and they can still fucking hear you. That's why I don't use ATVs in game, because I know they can hear them from quite a distance. So I didn't really trying to like leave the game as well. But no, like, it's not that I don't like women, you know, women are nice, you know, they do things for you, you know, they help you, you know, cook, clean, wash, do other nice things, you know, kind of thing, for you. You know, they bear children if they want kids. But the reason I left my ex-wife was like her friends started talking shit about me, and she believed what they were saying, and it just went downhill from there. You know, I originally said I was never going to divorce her. She'd had to take me to divorce. And she goes, oh, I'm going to see you like legal action. I said, well, do it, because it's going to take you 2 years to even seek, you know, legal advice and get me into court. But I was getting so fed up listening to all the bullshit that her friends were saying about me. I decided, you know, fuck it, I will divorce her. And I did do. And I think she was a bit surprised when she got the divorce letters through. Although we'd already like kind of separated and gone our own ways, and because of her, I was actually made homeless for like a year. I was in like temporary accommodation. And you know, I used to do ghost hunting at one time. Giving that up now. That can be not so much, you know, it is a good hobby, but trying to go out ghost hunting with someone was like near impossible. You know, like you can't really be going out at night time because of like not so much of the dangers of like, you know, a ghost might attack you if you're believing in ghosts and spirits and entities. It's just like, you know, when you go out and you've got equipment with you, you might come across like a pack of yobs or something, yeah. And if they know you've got equipment, they could probably like just fucking monkey you just for the equipment so they can sell for like their drugs and shit. Come on, get the rabbit for me. Not with a shotgun, I don't think. I think I've got it with a shotgun. So I don't, you know, like I used to love doing ghost hunting, but now I don't even do it because I could never find anyone to do it with me. You know, I did do it a couple of times with people I used to know, but it's the travelling costs of going up there and like meeting people and stuff. You know, if people said to me, why don't you just go out and look for another person, you know, woman, no thank you. No. I don't do ghost hunt anymore. You know, I still got equipment, but I don't do it anymore. I just really can't be asked. Right, what I'm going to do is head down to here, see what that is, and then we're going to go round this mountain, anti-clockwise. See if we can find any haggis. But where are we going? This way. I'm a bit too old for women now. I'm 65 years old. I'd rather build my own and, you know, at least I know that in one way I've got nothing else to like worry about and care for, you know. Fucking cat's enough as it is. That's the one on the go for one. If it's a 5 or 6, that's a 3. So on this game, I used to like go for anything, you know, 1s, 2s, 3s, 5s, and anything like that. But I don't even bother no more. It's just not worth it. I'll go for anything above. I do like if it's a sheep or mountain goat, it's 4 and above. I do. If it's a fox, then it's 5 and above. Hello, Hunter. Happy New Year, mate. I don't know how long I'll be on tonight on here. I was thinking about doing like a 12-hour session one day, but it wouldn't be like a whole 12 hours straight off. It'd be like 3-4 hour sessions or something like that. Mate, as I say, you know, 2006, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, you know, it's just going to be another day for me. I ain't gonna worry about it, you know. I know I ain't gonna get a knock on the door saying, "Hey Steve, you know, Happy New Year mate, you know, let's go out for a drink," it ain't gonna happen. Even with the kids, it ain't gonna happen. What's gonna happen? No, over the last 6 years, I've been less sociable than anything else. Because my kids, like, have said to me, like, especially on my birthday, you know, goes, "Oh, what are you doing on your birthday?" "Oh, I don't know, like, you know, I might be available or not. I might not be," because, as you know, I've been having issues with my knees quite a lot. And I can't, you know, go out and do what I need to do. You know, I can't do any of my hobbies. I can't go out and do ghost hunting because it means white, you know, like walking around a lot. I can't do my bushcraft anymore. Although I've got like a little kind of cabin I built on some private land, which I was given permission. So metal detecting on the same land. The landowner died, but his daughter self can still go up there whenever I want to. But, you know, it's my knees that won't let me go out and do things, you know, it's my knees and my mental health. Well, I say it's not, I say it's mental health, it's not so much mental health because like getting out used to help me with the mental health, you know, I used to be able to get out and do things that I wanted to do. So I didn't read all that. What was I saying? Like, you know, when I used to get out, you know, it used to help with me mental health, but now, because, like, you know, I have arthritis in my left hand, which I'm glad I'm using the controller, because it don't really affect some of my fingers. But when I used to get out doing bushcrafting and milk detecting, magnet fishing, I was kind of happy, you know, I was glad to get out, but now I can't get out because my knees hurt all the time. Don't ask me to come and fucking visit you. I ain't got the fucking 2 pennies to rub to my name at the moment. I don't want to say too much, but my daughter's due to have my second daughter. My first daughter has got 2 boys yet. My second daughter is due to have a baby in April, I think. And you know, I can be a bit of a skin, you know, I don't like spending money, but I'll give my grandkids some money for their birthdays and Christmas. But this time around, because it's me, why don't I get that for you? Missed too far with this stroke. Because my daughter's having like making leg of lamb. I don't spend money on meat too much. Fucking meat over is like so expensive. But yeah, my daughter's due to have a baby in April, and I've spent more than I can afford on my upcoming grandkid, and she don't know that. She's having like a little party on the 17th of February. I think it's like, you know, gender review with a lot of her friends and family, and being like, you know, I'm her father. I know having babies can be fucking expensive, man. Very expensive. When I had my kids, they were like, you know, growing up so fast, you know, just buying clothes every couple of weeks. So, I spent out a little bit of money getting some clothes for her. Yeah, coming grandchild. Right, let's go over to this lake. She don't know that at the moment, thankfully. I'll get depressed any time I feel like it. It's not so much when I feel like it, you know, it's just one of those things that happen, you know, you can't control your depression, really, can you? You know, like, I could be sitting here happy, you know, go lucky kind of thing, you know, I could be happy all day and there's something like one little thing can like stress me out, and when I get stressed out, then I start feeling depressed. You know, you can't kind of control your stress and depression and your anxiety. It's not like, you know, you can like just flick a switch and, you know, say, right, I'm really depressed today, you know, I'm really stressed out and the anxiety's like you know, 89%, you know, high, you know, kind of thing. You know, let's press that little switch and like turn it all off. You can't do that. It's impossible. You've got to try to do something to lower that stress level. So that's why I come on here, you know, kind of thing. It does lower the stress level, but the other night, Jesus, man, I got so stressed out. It's unbelievable. Oh, I got him. I got him. Yeah, I was trying to find like a red deer. I couldn't find one whatsoever. I've not heard from her. Apparently she sold her mum's house. Well, I don't know if she does any ghost hunting stuff anymore. I gave up ghost hunting because for several reasons. One, you know, you've been picked on all the time, you know, cyberbullying, all that hate shit that used to go on. And, you know, I've been bullied so much, you know, I even had death threats and stuff like that. And that made me feel like I wanted to commit, you know, harm to myself, and I ended up in hospital a few times. But eventually, you know, it did stop. So I got a certain person arrested. And after that, it all stopped. But that was the main reason why I stopped doing ghost hunting. Because people picked on you, you know, they called you a liar, you know, a fake, a fraud, you know, and all that shit. Because you know, sometimes I had the issue where my computer wasn't working or something here, and I asked for a little bit of a handout. People going, oh, like scavenger, you know, you're committing offence, you know, you ain't supposed to be doing that, and, you know, you're scamming people. Oh, I was going to put a tent down here, wasn't I? I did annoy him eventually. You know, I didn't shut me Ghost Hunting channel down. It's still up. But I kind of, you know, decided to just say fuck it and move away from it, you know, kind of thing. And that's when I started doing like my other channels, like me, bushcrafting and milk detecting and stuff like that, you know. Let's go on the other side. It looks a bit better on the other side, doesn't it? Yeah, I know, but you know, I got so fed up with people, you know, attacking me and my friends. You know, like they attacked Rose, they attacked a lot of my friends on social media, and that led to a lot of my friends like saying, "Fuck it, you know, we don't need YouTube." And a lot of my friends actually decided to say, you know, sorry Steve, we won't be coming back. You know, see what's going on. We don't want to be a part of it. You know, it's not your fault. But, you know, keep on doing what you're doing, and like, you know, it's like Rusty Reporter. I miss that guy. You know, he used to be a really good guy. You know, and he moved away because like he got so fed up with people attacking me and trying to dragging him in with it. Sometimes you can put it in between two trees. Oh, good. I've got to find two trees good enough. Let's switch on. Supposed to be which we can put the tent right beside two trees. And that'll help you to get more tents. I can't find nowhere to do it. That won't work because I've got two rocks there. Don't know where around here really to put the tent. Close to each other. See, that would have been ideal, but I'm still a bit too close. You can't do it. I do want a tent down on each lake if possible. Can't get a tent down anywhere. Because it's too hilly. And if I can't get a glitch, I still want a tent down here. Yeah, well, I did have people to talk to. Like, I had a therapist, but she didn't really help. She fucking brought back stuff that I didn't really want to talk about, you know, like my past at school, being bullied and left, right, centre and all that shit, you know. And said, oh, you got like PTSD, you know, kind of thing, or post-trauma stress disorder. And that's all right, you know, most probably down to, you know, when you was at school. And I'll tell you one thing, yeah, I wasn't happy with what she was doing, so I fucking left it. I said, look, I've got to go to hospital for x-rays, you know, I'll call you when I get back. And I called her, and I said, look, I don't think it's working, it's because it's making me feel more stressful and depressed on what we're talking about. So I said, I want to leave it, so I did. No, I wasn't going to have her fucking, like, bringing up a lot more shit. Got one more tent, but I need to go to the tent to get the tent. So I need to go back to that tent. But I've got one more tent I can use. And another lake. Right, hold a minute. Before I do that, I need to go to the bathroom and have a little sprinkle. Fiddle. Got it so fucking cold in the UK at the moment, guys. It's fucking freezing. You do what? What are you doing? I need to get money for new tents, but I ain't got no fucking money for the tents. Got one tent available, I think. No, I ain't. I've got no more tents. Fuck it. Much is a tent to buy? Can't get back to the fucking horse now, yeah? What was that? 16,000. 101. Yeah, I've got 5,000 left now. Alright, so dog never usually does much anyway, so I'm going to put that one out and get the other dog out. And what one is it? I think it's that one, isn't it? Yeah. Hello, boy. Come here. Oh, no, wrong one. Go find a haggis for me. Alright? Go find a haggis. Apparently these particular dogs help you to track animals. They alert you when there's an animal nearby. Especially predatory ones. I've not seen many cougars on here. Mate, I don't do phone conversations, so plus it costs you a fucking bit of money to spend. I just don't do, like, I'm not sociable on the phone. I'm not really being a social person, really, to be honest with you, since, like, you know, divorcing my ex-wife. So I just can't be hassled. I don't mind talking on here. I don't talk to anyone on the phone, you know, unless it's like a doctor. I'm sorry, you know, don't take me wrong, but I just don't feel comfortable doing phone conversations. You know, even when my doctors rings up, I feel uncomfortable talking to them. You know, and it ain't just doctors, you know, like anyone really, like electric company, water board. Still waiting for a fucking reply from my water board. Well, actually, I did get a reply. I've got to ring up the Housing Association and get the date when my water leak was repaired. The water company at the moment is charging me double in my water leaks than it should be. So we can't adjust it until we get the information that is required. Now, even when I talk to my family, like, you know, when my kids ring up, you know, I love them dearly, but I just don't fancy talking to them half the time. You know, I just say, like, we might talk for about half an hour, then I make up some excuse like, oh, I've got to go to the bathroom, or oh, someone's at the door, or you know, like I'm waiting on the delivery, you know, the delivery's here, you know, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, even with my own mum, you know, So I love them dearly, but I just can't be bothered to talk to people on it, to be honest with you. Now, when I'm with my mum's got, you know, dementia anyway. And sometimes she calls me Simon instead of Stephen, because Simon's my nephew. And it's kind of funny, she's going, oh, hello Simon, how are you doing? It's not Simon, it's Stephen, Mum, you know, it's your son. Not your grandson, it's your son's son, you know. And like, you know, we sit and talk about stuff, and like my mum repeats herself, you know, a few times about certain things that's going on. So, you know, it does end up a little bit of a longer conversation, because she does have like dementia. My dad died with dementia, my mum's got dementia, and I believe that I've got the beginnings of dementia, because I can't remember what I've done yesterday sometimes. Sometimes I can't remember what I did today. So, and it's never worth anyone giving me their name and phone number or anything like that, because even if I wrote it down, I'll forget about it. I'm very bad at remembering names and phone numbers, any kind of number. If you said like, you know, this is your lottery number for the week, I'd write it down, but I'd either not bother about getting a lottery ticket, or I'd probably go and lose, like, you know, the numbers, because I forget where I put it. But I'm just like a forgetful person now, and I think that's due down to like old age, you know, old age. I'm not finding that up here, are we? Oh, you know, fucking haggis. Give me a haggis, please. That'll make my day. And I can go and cook my dinner. 7:15. I hate cooking, but I've got to cook because it saves me a little bit of money. I don't get to see all your. You have to like cut your text down because I can't read it all because it only gives me so much of the text to read. I've got to read the bit where it says, and then it says, and youre, and then it cuts out after that. Sorry dog, I ain't got no food for you. If I was playing on the Xbox I'd have food for you, but I ain't got no food on the PlayStation. So where are we? Alright, let's carry on around this map, let's head up towards this house. Actually I think that's a tent location. That's when I was born, 1960, well, 1963 actually. 2nd of December 1963. Sometimes I think I'm too old to play fucking computer games, but I've seen there's a guy called Old Man Gamer, I think it is, or Old Gamer on YouTube. And I think he's in his 70s and he still plays video games. Well, at least someone likes me. Oh hello, what size are you? You're 6. Shit, the fucking... What's over by that way? Oh, there's a couple over there. One behind there. It's a 6 there. Fox Lane over there somewhere. This is 6. Don't think I'm going to get him from here. Is that one? I swear, what's that one? There's one right there, but I can't pick him up. I used to like, as you know, probably get, keep in touch with people, but I don't know more. That second one. First one I got down, first time. Miracle. I've not put any of these I hit that fucker. That definitely got hit. He's down. We'll go after that fucking thing there. Yeah, definitely in. I've not had any diamonds on this one yet. Look at nice bird. I used to be more nicer until I started getting all this bullshit. Wrong fucking job. I know he fell down here and just bird somewhere. I'm not seeing it. What we left to leave the bird. We can't fucking do anything. I know it's definitely soil and top. I don't know who fell though. Oh, there he is over there. Went past him. Went way past him. Silver. $66. Would have been a gold. Cheers, mate. Thanks for chatting. Have a good Christmas. Send the love and respect and friendship your way. I'll be on here for about another half hour. Before I go and cook my dinner. Catch you later. Bye. There's my red deer. Not been able to taxidermy anything, so I just don't have the funds on the game to do it. Nice bit of fucking haggis on here today. I don't know how it's going to work. God, I thought that was an animal standing there then. I've not seen many cougars on here lately. One cougar and that's it. No, not cougar. Cougars on fucking Way the Hunter. What am I thinking, Way the Hunter? I should have bought big cats in it because there was on the news media yesterday. Yeah, a big cat was spotted in one of the UK towns. A really big one as well. Gun one way, mate. are you taking me? You just came from this fucking direction, you dopey animal. That's it, you just lead me in a circle. Neighbours with fucking big heavy fucking feet banging on the floor. Don't pick up anything, go that direction, dog, that way. Not seeing any of the small creatures. And then take all the fucking cool. I think going anti-clockwise on mountains is probably just bullshit. Did see something over there, that's a rabbit. Lost the rabbit now. There you are. Same rabbit's hair in it. Yes. I've seen hardly anything up on this mountain. All we've had is a hare. Not seen any foxes, no mountain goats, no deer, nothing. I would have begged here for no box. No box. Gonna watch that house. Yeah. Good place at night time in game, these swampy areas. Get a load of foxes around here, mink. Red deer, fox, red deer. Wiggins. Grouse. Seeker deer. Fox. Yeah, Morgans with an S on. Morganus was originally, I think it's 1060 or something in Scotland. Then it Morganus went to Wales. Then from Morganus to Morgans. I don't know exactly what way it goes around, but my daughter done a one of those inherited things. She found out Morgans was originally from Morganus. I think she said like in the 1060s area. No, I think it's Morganus was the original. Originally originated in Scotland. Then they kind of like cut the name down to Morgans in Welsh, I think. I know, I can't remember to be honest with you. But it's all Morgans, Morganas, around about all the same kind of like surname, relatively kind of thing. Don't know. I don't go for that kind of rubbish to be honest with you. But they say, oh, you could be related to a billionaire, you know, check on your industrial, what was it? The, not industrial, you know, the name search thing. Could be related to a billionaire. What good is it going to be to me, you know? They don't know me, they ain't going to turn around and say, oh yeah, I'm a billionaire, you know, it's like, you know, £100,000 for you, go on holiday or something. I don't know what to do. Let's head over to this. I don't know my heritage. My daughter's done it, but I ain't done it. I can't even tell you what my heritage That's the word I was trying to think, not industrial, but heritage. I don't know. Apparently, there was a First World War soldier, which I did find myself just doing like a little Google map, like, you know, about 6-7 years ago. I can never find him now, but there was someone with the same name as me, Stephen Allen Morgans, who was in one of the infantry, First World War. And I think he died around about the age 25 or something. Did try looking for it again, but I never did find it. I think to find, you know, like people with the same name as you, you've got to go onto the heritage site and pay for it, and I'm not paying for it. My daughter's paid for it, but I never asked her to check on my name again. Oh God! I need to go and cook my dinner. I'm getting hungry. Well, I've actually got seafood, so I don't need to cook. I did open some pilchards and haddock the other day, and I didn't eat it all, so I just stuck it in the fridge. But yesterday I bought some prawns and crab sticks. Wasting ammo. Yeah, I am in a minute. Just get to this outpost and then call it. Get to this house over here. Thought it was a tent, I think, actually. Got you, mother. Up there. Oh, it's a gold. Not far from a diamond, you shitface. I'll probably be on tomorrow, but I don't know what I'm playing tomorrow. I might play Wave Hunter tomorrow. I don't know yet. I've got two. Well, I've got two tents here. I've got a tent now. I thought I had a tent up here. This is a tent in it. No, the tent's up here. I've got some wrapping to do tomorrow as well. I was going to do it today, but I can't be bothered. Alright, cheers chaps. I'm going, and I'll catch you maybe tomorrow, if not the next day. Cheers for watching, cheers for the chat, cheers for being part of the channel. Don't forget, like, share, and subscribe if you've not already done so, please. Helps me to build up my channel and give you more content in the future. Bye for now.